Want cookies? Stay right here because I'm going to share my latest obsession. Welcome back to Diabetes Every Day. Please remember to subscribe to my channel by clicking on the red button and sign up for my newsletter via diabeteseveryday.com. You are in for a real treat today. I have to say, I am in love with this recipe. Crystal with Diabetes Strong, who is a colleague and fellow person with type 1 diabetes, developed this recipe. And it is so delicious, especially if you are a peanut butter lover like I am. I also love this recipe because it's only 5 ingredients and really easy to make. Oh yeah, 4 grams of carb. Let's get to the baking. The ingredients are 1 cup smooth peanut butter, no added sugar. I like using a peanut butter that has the liquid on the top and the ingredient list says peanuts and salt. That's it. I'm able to buy my grocery store's store brand, so shop around to see the best deal for a peanut butter that has only those 2 ingredients. 1 large egg, 2/3 cup erythritol, 1/2 teaspoon baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon vanilla. Now, preheat the oven to 350 degrees, 180 degrees Celsius, and line a cooking tray with a baking paper or a baking mat that is washable and reusable. Set the baking sheet aside. The first step is to add the erythritol to a NutriBullet or blender and blend until powdered. If you're using a confectioner's low-carb sweetener, you can skip this step. Now, add all of the ingredients into a medium mixing bowl and mix until a smooth, glossy dough forms. Then, you will roll about 2 tablespoons of dough between your palms to form a ball. Place the dough on the prepared baking sheet. You should end up with 12 to 14 cookies. Then, as we know for peanut butter cookies, use a fork to flatten the cookies. Create a crisscross pattern across the top. Now into the oven to bake for 12 to 15 minutes. After removing the cookies from your oven, allow them to cool for 25 minutes on the baking tray, and then transfer to a cooling rack for another 15 minutes. This is an important step because these cookies are made without flour, so the cooling process is important for them to firm up. This is also the most difficult step because your whole house has that heavenly aroma of peanut butter cookies and it's hands off for 40 minutes. Each cookie is 140 calories, only 4 grams of carbohydrate, 10.4 grams of fat, 5.8 grams of protein, and 134 milligrams sodium. You can store these cookies in the refrigerator in an airtight container for a week or in the freezer for a month. Because these cookies are so delicious, I've been storing them in small Ziploc freezer bags and then all in a larger freezer bag. It helps me with mindful eating to just take out a serving at a time, which is 1 cookie. Everyone I have shared this recipe with has agreed with me on the rave reviews. I bet you will love them too. A big thanks to Crystal for allowing me to share this recipe with you. You'll find the link to this recipe at diabetesstrong.com in the description below. Until next time, cheers to your health.